And so the video begins along Edgewater Drive here in Dunedin, Florida. Dunedin, a cute, kitschy coastal community right here in the Tampa Bay area, just a stone's throw away from Clearwater Beach. We're here today to explore a roadside attraction. Also, we will be heading somewhere else after Dunedin, but Dunedin is home to a Scottish theme named after Dunedin, Scotland. As you can tell by this fella with the bagpipes and the kilt. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome if it's your first time. And did you know that Dunedin, Florida is the spring training home to the baseball team, the Toronto Blue Jays? I did not know that, but I've heard of them. You've heard of them, that's good. I have heard of them, yeah. I've heard of baseball before. That's great. Well, you've heard of baseball. Have you heard of the Beatles? Once or twice. Once or twice? Yeah. Oh, I thought you said you loved them. Just kidding, okay. Okay, I love them. They're my favorite band of all time. Mine too. They're one of my favorite bands of all time. And thankfully you like them, because where I'm taking everyone today, I've always wanted to go here, and I thought it'd be the perfect opportunity for all of us, especially you, to go to the Beatles Museum, Prnnylane Beatles Museum, right here in downtown Dunedin. It's been on my roadside attractions list for a long time. And because you're in town and I have the opportunity to share with you Dunedin, it'd be the perfect time to go into the Beatles Museum. So surprise! All right. And then later, after we leave the Beatles Museum, we'll travel up to the Tarpon Springs area, the Greek community here in the Tampa Bay area. We'll go to the Sponge Docks and see what's going on up there. That's perfect, because I need a sponge, so you need a sponge. It works out. Well, we'll find one that's sponge worthy. Okay. That's a Seinfeld reference. All right, guys, let's talk more rock. Let it be. There's much ahead. That way, like the motorcycle went. Right over there. Oh yeah. And we have now made it to downtown Dunedin. Underneath this defending Freedom Archway is the corner of Main Street and Broad. And this is where you will find the Prnnylane Beatles Museum. Actually, over here, in between these two buildings, the red telephone booth, that is your indicator if you're coming down here to find. Chris the girl will not always be there. Hey! She's ready to go inside. But notice these guys up here. They're ready to go inside that building. Look at that. For a second there, I thought that bottom was Freddie Mercury. Kind of dressed like him. He's kind of dressed like Freddie Mercury, isn't he? He is, yeah. I'm noticing that their feet are metal, which is kind of creepy. They have metal feet. Yeah. That's very metal. Okay, we were just saying, hey, where's the Prnnylane Beatles Museum? And we saw this mural, this photo opportunity. Oh, is that John? No, I believe, yeah, that is John. Yep. And maybe. Paul would be to the left. This is from my favorite Beatles album, Sgt. Pepper and the Lonely Hearts Club Band. Hey, can I join you there? I believe I'm Paul right now. Right? Yeah, sure. Why not? Are you George or are you Ringo? Probably Ringo. I must be George now. Any idea where the museum is? I think it's upstairs. Upstairs? Yeah. Okay, here we come. All right, so we have found the museum. It took us a few seconds because there's an art gallery up here to walk around and check out some art. Hey, little doggy. But right here behind me, and Chris is standing in the doorway already, right there. The Beatles Prnnylane Museum. I need some help. Not just anybody, help. I need someone. Help. Ourselves to the museum. This is awesome. Whoa. This is so cool. Hi there. Look at this. Hi. And as you can tell, there are tons and tons of Beatles memorabilia. All kinds of stuff in here. We're gonna be careful and take our time and check out some of these cool things. Look at this Beatle Mania jacket. That is awesome. And these marionette puppets. Look at that. All four of them, the Fab Five hanging there. We've got Paul, George, Ringo, and John. This is unique. These are John Lennon designed jumper pants from the 1970s. It says John Lennon right there below that giraffe and that palm tree. A yellow submarine t-shirt signed by John Lennon himself right here in this display. And there's the Yellow Submarine album. And right there's a little yellow submarine, and there's the original pen used to sign this shirt. That is awesome. John Lennon held that pen. Often referred to as the fifth Beatle, this is Brian Epstein was the Beatles manager from '62 until '67 when he passed away. And this is one of the contracts that Epstein signed, and here's a signature right there. That's pretty cool. And here's an advertisement, a poster for the Beatles in German, where they first performed many of their shows. This is neat. Look, it's a Beatles slot machine, old school slot machine, almost like it came out of Vegas or something.
It did.
It did come out of Vegas.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Do you know what casino perhaps it was in?
No, I don't.
No?
He's got two of them. He's got
The Collector, right? The Collector?
Yeah.
You were saying that this is only a quarter of his Beatles stuff.
Yep.
Wow. Still much to see. Okay, so this is really cool. This brick is from the Cavern Club, where the Beatles, a famous place to perform in England, right?
Right.
And that one is from Germany.
Yep.
What's the name of that club?
It's called the Star Club.
The Star Club, where they used to perform. That is from, wow, the first Beatles venues. That's amazing. What's this little thing down here? Oh, that's all. That's
another piece of.
That's another piece of the
Cavern
Club original brick. Wish I could touch it. Oh. And there's a famous photo of the Beatles in the Cavern Club. And one of those, that brick over there I just showed you, could have been one of those bricks right there behind him. Who knows? Could be one of those. Now this Mastro snare, this Ringo snare drum is immaculate. And what it sits on is a display case devoted to the Yellow Submarine. Everything in here is of the Yellow Submarine. This one here, look at this. It's a lava lamp. Yellow Submarine lava lamp from the 1960s. And then there's a pair of 3D glasses, I believe, to watch Yellow Submarine. Those are the original ones. And there's a bicycle seat, a Yellow Submarine Huffy bicycle seat. Some toys back there. We've got Paul and Captain Fred, I believe. And oh look, another Yellow Submarine table lamp. This is so cool. There's all kinds of things in here. And of course, you've got a Yellow Submarine cookie jar. That's cool. Chris, check this out. This is a Ringo Starr signed room service invoice from 1992 from the Carlisle on 35th East 76th Street, 35 East 76th Street, New York. And this is the whole list of what he bought. And look how much it is, $931.68. Reminds me of a scene from
from
Home Alone 2. Valet, but that's everything. Laundry, valet, room service, all kinds of stuff. Yeah. That's pretty cool though. He signed it. He signed it right there.
Oh, and you can see what he
Oh, right there, yeah.
Room service. He liked his
it's
Raisin
itinerized.
Bran, apparently.
Ooh, Raisin Bran. How much did he pay for? Ooh, he likes skim milk too.
Oh, man.
This photo is of the Beatles when they visited Muhammad Ali. Look, they're all laying down below his feet there, but this is cool because Muhammad Ali actually signed this photo with the Beatles there before him. This would have been February 18th, 1964. Three-time heavyweight champion Muhammad Ali meets the Beatles. And this certificate of authenticity confirms that this is the signature of Sir Paul McCartney. Right there. That's very cool. Now, this is pretty rad. This set of long underwear was worn by John Lennon himself upon a visit to Denmark. And I read that in the information up there. Right there, there's a letter that explains that John Lennon wore this long underwear. That's pretty amazing. And it's right here. And Tony Cox was the man who donated this, and here's the story behind why the long underwear was sitting right here before us. January 1970, during this time we were trying to develop our friendship, and we spent a lot of time relaxing around the house, making vegetarian meals together, playing music and singing. So Tony Cox donated, I guess, these long johns somehow. That's amazing. John Lennon, long johns. Merchandise and Beatles, the paddle ball, she loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then you have, look, the Beatles magic slate. Who remembers these magic slates? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is so cool. And then you have Beatles insect repellent mothballs. That is unique. Look. That is so cool. That is amazing. And then over here, you have a Laugh magazine with the Beatles on it. 12 cents. This was January 1965. There's so many cool things over here. Here's a snare drum head signed by Ringo Starr, and it just keeps coming and coming. This is this room is about 600 square feet, and it is just packed full of stuff. So much stuff. Oh, look at this. It's a cool photo. The Beatles swimming in a swimming pool, and a Paul McCartney signed Epiphone bass, I believe. Yep. I think he signed it. It's definitely an Epiphone bass like he used to play. I think that's Paul's signature. And they have John Lennon's personally used razor out of a TAA Airlines bag. I guess he must have used that on a flight. And there's some pictures of the Beatles getting off of a flight. Right there, that's pretty cool. John Lennon used that. Shaved his facial hair. Must have been early on, because as we know, he grew a beard later. What are these?
I like those. They're face cake decorations. You would stick them on your cake to decorate it with the Beatles
That's pretty cool.
heads. I would do that today.
Yeah, and there's like 4 sets of them, or 3 sets of 4, of course. Oh, look at this. All the Beatles 8 tracks. That is fascinating. Oh, and there's some cassette tapes on the bottom. Oh, there's a Sgt. Pepper 8-track. That would be pretty cool to have. And some Beatles towels and miniature blankets, and even an apron and some tote bags. Sid Bernstein presents Beatles in person all-star show, Shea Stadium, Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. August 23rd. And that is an original concert poster from that show. And this is Paul McCartney's tie, and there's a picture of him wearing it right there and holding it. Now, you might recognize this lady here. This is JoJo Laney, and she was basically she ended up being in Paul McCartney's group after the Beatles' Wings, but she was originally a groupie who is said to have affairs with Jim Morrison, Jimi Hendrix, and Rod Stewart, and she's holding this tie right there in that photo. Paul McCartney's tie, and there's a letter of authenticity signed by JoJo herself. She wrote those words. I like this carpet here. Very nice. Okay, at the bottom of this display case, notice the display of buttons, Beatles buttons and pens. Also some jewelry there. Some necklaces with all 4 Beatles on them. That is pretty cool. There is a certificate here of a cutting equipment used by Apple Records from 1968 to 1971. Right here, this is what they used to cut some of the records. Various tools used to create and for Apple Records from the collection of Sam Feldman, who cut the records. And I believe I was just watching the Get Back documentary on Disney Plus, which was amazing. It's 6 hours long. It is the last, basically the last Beatles album that they recorded. A documentary of the entire the entirety of creating that album. It was awesome. It was amazing. I strongly recommend it if you're a Beatles fan. But I believe that would have been used during the recording of Get Back. May have actually seen it in that documentary. Sgt. Pepper and the Lonely Hearts Club Band. Again, my favorite Beatles album. That's really cool. These puppets are awesome. They've got all their suits there, and they're actually looking across over here. Look, here are the suits. I don't know if these are the actual suits that they wore, but they're very close. It'd be cool to cosplay the Beatles with these. Look, it's all of them. That's so cool. Here's a letter typed out by Paul McCartney and signed to Margaret. Dear Margaret, thanks for your letter. Nice to hear from you. Sorry you were disappointed so many times, but here's a photo that may be some small consolation. Hope it's what you want. Incidentally, if you're interested, the fan club address, which he listed here, and then he put, anyway, Cheery Ann, thanks once again for writing. Ta-ta for now. Love, Paul McCartney. And here's the envelope he sent. I don't know if this is the actual photo. I'm assuming she kept it, but this could be the photo. That's pretty cool though. Some fan mail. A lot of cool Beatles stuff in here. Now there's something very extravagant that the gentleman just pointed out to me here, but I'm just kind of show you what's around it first. Ringo figurine. That's pretty cool. But right here is a pair of John Lennon sunglasses, worn and owned. Of course owned, and then worn by John Lennon. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Wow. Wow, look at that. John Lennon wore those. That's pretty epic. Amazing. And this leather vest John wore. He wore that. That's amazing. That was especially made for him, huh? Mm-hmm. That is so cool. It says please do not touch, but I'm pretty close. I'm not touching it. And this letter confirms that he actually worn it. It's right behind the leather vest right there. John Lennon suede jacket and vest, 1967, United Kingdom. And it looks like a lady by the name of Julia Baird can confirm that in this letter here for you.
It's his stepsister.
It's a stepsister. Oh, his stepsister. Wow. Yeah, I'd say that's I'd say she would know. And of course the Beatles broke up, and they they went off on their own and started recording their own music. Here is it's a later album, but George Harrison, Cloud 9, and then of course Paul went off to Wings. And there's a t-shirt that he autographed. That's one of the tour short shirts. Ooh, tongue-tied. Look at that. All the love, Paul McCartney. That's pretty cool. He always draws the faces. This was worn by Ringo. That's amazing. Look over here. Is that the same one in the photo?
Yeah.
I think it is, yeah.
That's him wearing this. Right there.
For the record, I would wear that too.
There's a
I would,
video
yeah,
on
it's pretty
YouTube
cool.
of him.
Look at this, Beatles Hairspray. That is cool. Beatles gumball machine? That is pretty cool, 10 cents. Please do not touch that gum must be pretty old. Beatles bubble gum and big toy comb. Look at that. That's awesome. And down here, you have an Apple Records dish and some teaspoons and a disc go case for 45s for records. There's a blue one there and a yellow one right there.
I think I want to get this
blue one?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Good choice. Merchandising. They even have mugs and socks. Mugs are cool.
Yeah, the mugs are
Koozies, t-shirts. You got the hat though.
good. Yeah, it did.
It's pretty cool. Wow, what a great museum. I could spend hours upon hours in here looking at absolute everything. And I think we should come back because they said that this is only a quarter of the collector's Beatles stuff, and they're going to open a new and larger museum possibly.
Yeah.
So that would be a great opportunity to come back and vlog this thing and have more fun. I had a great time in
I
here.
had an awesome time. And on top of that, you all should come here and see it for yourselves.
Exactly.
Yeah, enough said.
Don't take our words for it. Come see it for yourselves.
Exactly.
If you're a Beatles fan, what are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
This is cool. It's a lovely dress, isn't it?
I would wear this.
Yeah.
I would absolutely wear this.
And it is free to come up those stairs and come through the doors, but there is a donations box right over here. If you feel free to do so, it helps the place out. I think it's well worth a donation. And here's the information for the museum. If you take a screenshot, it'll last longer. There you go. There's the address. Thank you so much for having us today.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Awesome.
And that does it for the Ultimate Beatle Museum. Wow. That was awesome. We'll have to get back someday for sure. And Chris showed this in her video. I also want to point it out as well as we're traveling. About to hit alternate 19 to head up to Tarpon Springs. But this bar here on the corner is a giant mural on the outside of the bar. It's a giant mural of dogs. Welcome to Dunedin. And if you get really close, each of those dogs have a name written below them. Those are actual pets. Those are somebody's pets. Somebody's dog. Skip's Bar. There you go. Flamingo! I think we've reached Tarpon Springs. Yes, we're getting close to the sponge docks. Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
Sorry, I got extreme close up. Whoa! And I thought it would be appropriate to start right here. Tarpon Springs, Florida, sponge capital of the world. Welcome to the Dolphin Deep Sea Fishing Charter, where my family and I have made many voyages on that boat over there. And I made a video on that boat a long time ago, and you can see the sponges hanging. The sponge capital of the world. And it's an honor to be standing here with you, getting to show you around. Have you been here before?
See, I have been here before, but it's been a while. I was definitely maybe like 5 or 6 last time.
Okay, so you probably vaguely remember it.
Yeah, I remember a lot of sponges, and so far it's delivering on that memory. So.
Yeah, it has just begun. As I said, this is a sponge-worthy vlog.
Yes.
And maybe we'll go by Spongorama. I hope that's open today. That's an iconic Florida roadside attraction here.
That'd be great. I need a sponge, so.
Yeah, we're gonna get you a sponge.
Awesome.
And there are tons of folks in the streets right now, right here in Dockenese. I just want to show you Hellas Bakery, world famous. Always my favorite spot to get something sweet, which we will do so a little bit later, but we're just kind of making our way up the street here. Hellas restaurant attached to the bakery. Eaten there many of times. Always cool to see the giant Trojan on top of the roof there. Check him out. And Santa Claus, he's still up there. He won't be up there for too long though. Season's over, Santa. And on top of the Susie Sea, that's the name of this boat, are a bunch of sea sponges that were just recently brought up from the Gulf of Mexico. Look at this. This is cool. And here's the backside of the Susie Sea. There's more sponges hanging in the net there. And right behind this boat is the iconic Tarpon Springs sponge boat right there. I've seen this in a postcard or two, and it's been out here for years, and it's always decorated pretty nice for the holidays, as you can see as well. But that is an old wooden boat, and it floats.
We all float down here. It took me a second.
And this statue sits before the sponge boats in memory of the spongers of Tarpon Springs, and he's wearing a classic diving suit, which much of the divers that dive for sponges still wear that suit as well. As you were saying, very 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea vibe.
Oh yeah.
And it got loud because there's a helicopter
Oh yeah.
flying over us, and there's a little plaque down there. But yeah, there you go, the sponge diver. And this boat here is the Anastasia, and it's full of sponges, and a crow over there. He's pretty loud. Hey birdie, what you doing? He got quiet. I think he's listening. Oh no, there he goes. I think he's saying hello. Check out these over here. Look at those sponges. You can spend an entire day out here going into each and every shop, restaurant. There's all kinds of things that'll make you very happy, like this wall.
Not gonna do it.
That's me. And this is it. We have made it to Spongorama Sponge Factory, the world's largest selection of sponges since 1968. Sponges, homemade olive oil soaps, and souvenirs. And a free sponge diving show and museum. I will warn you though, the sponge diving show is recorded on VHS tape. It's very nostalgic.
That sounds awesome.
Maybe we'll catch a glimpse of that.
Yeah, I hope so.
It's actually pretty fun. All right, what a great photo opportunity.
It is, yeah.
All right, here we go. You know what I'm about to say, right? Something I always say.
I think so.
If you take a screenshot,
It'll last longer.
she got it. Did you get it? I think they got it. We're good. Yeah. And we've made our way inside. Of course, a lot of sponges. And I'm surprised to see all the soaps on the wall. I forgot that they had so much soap. And also soap and sponge combinations. Look at this. What's that smell like?
Spongy goodness.
Spongy goodness?
Yeah. Or pomegranate, whatever.
Pomegranate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this one. We got cotton candy. And Chris was just pointing out that they have natural sponge paint rollers. That is cool. 10 bucks.
Been looking for these babies
Everywhere. Okay, so because I'm asking you this.
Yes.
What could you do with that? Something creative. What could you do with that? Let's see what comes to your mind.
Honestly, just because we saw some crystals earlier,
Yeah.
I would probably put a bunch of, maybe do like a
Crystals?
crystal thing in there, or maybe, I don't know. My mind goes to crystals or plants.
I was gonna
Maybe I
say
would
that would
stick
make a
plant
great planter.
in there.
And I've seen people do that actually.
Oh, really? Use a sponge as a planter?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, good thing I got some plants. Maybe I'll
Yeah.
do something like that.
Yeah, you got 50 bucks. Oh, I'm sorry, 90 bucks?
90 bucks? I don't know. Do you have 90 bucks?
I might.
Okay.
Olive oil moisturizing foot cream.
That's foot cream.
Yep, made with olive oil.
I could use some foot cream.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. And here's the theater entrance that we watched the demonstration of sponging, but it's closed.
It's closed.
There's a sign right there. It says
Yep.
closed. So no VHS show.
That's okay. We'll just have to come back. That's
We'll have to
all.
come back. The remotes are on the wall there. Check it out. All right, that was a fun time. What did you get?
It was, yeah.
Got a hole there.
I did. So I went ahead and got the foot cream.
Okay.
Because I need it, TMI. But anyway.
I need some foot cream too.
Well, we got a party later then,
All right.
apparently. But I also got a sponge. I had to. The Spongorama.
Plant in there.
I'm gonna put a plant in there, and I think I'll make a whole vlog out of it. How
All right.
interesting will that be? So
Yeah. So
interesting. Yeah.
subscribe to Chris the Girl.
Yeah, for the best content out there on YouTube, sponge planters. Yeah.
Sponge ahead.
Yep.
And we made it. It's a little busy in there, but we're gonna give it a try. The Hellas Bakery is open. Oh, I'm just gonna show you through the glass right here. All the pastries over there. Some bread here. Check it out. Oh yeah. And it is classic in here. Check out all the neon. Well, this takes me like back to the 80s, right? Maybe 70s? But it's always looked this way ever since I've been here. There's a restaurant right next door. Okay, we're getting closer. Are you excited?
So excited and overwhelmed.
Look at all that over there.
I don't know what it is, but it looks good.
You should get one of those.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a Boston cream. A lot of baklava, tiramisu. Check this out. Tiramisu pasta. Classic cheesecakes, Hellas cheesecake. Cheesecake sounds good. Look at this peanut butter cheesecake with the Reese's cup. That looks good. Ooh, a key lime tart there. Greek key lime. That looks good. Ooh, cannoli pasta. Look at this fruit delight. That looks delightful. There's several of them. Ooh, this one with the strawberry. Strawberry tart. Okay. I don't know what to do. Chocolate strawberry ganache. Oh, this is so hard. There's like so many of them. And also look at the giant cookies as we're going over here to pay. And look, they have 4 pay stations. And over here is where they're making our coffees. You know it's fresh. It's only the 2nd day of 2022, and they've already made a 2022 bread here. Hellos Bakery. Check it out. And there's all the information right there, guys. You take a screenshot, it'll last longer. Okay, while I was getting the food and the coffee, you were securing this lovely booth over here.
Secure.
And I want to say this before we start eating or show any of the food or the beverage. I spilled my coffee, and one of the servers here was nice enough to replace it. There was a huge puddle of coffee over this white table. You can actually kind of see some of it. But yeah, that's what happened. But let's get to it. Here's the Greek coffee right there, very strong. And you can actually kind of taste coffee grinds in it when you drink it. So yeah, it's very strong. I got medium, always get medium. And right here is the dessert. Got the tart, and we don't even know what it's called, but I called it like a Boston cream. Oh yeah, this is going down.
Oh yeah, that's good. That is so good. That's
so good.
Exactly what
you don't need
I
too much of that, just a couple of sips.
No, you drink too much of this and you're on a rocket ship to the moon, basically.
Yep.
Rocket fuel. Oh gosh, this is gonna be so messy. And we don't have any napkins or silverware.
No,
so
we're setting ourselves up to fail again.
Yeah, we're...
The first time was my fault though, so your turn.
Alright, here we go. Here we go.
There we go.
Like this.
What's that like? Yeah? Can I get a bite? All right, here I go. Oh, it's oh my god.
It's good, right?
That is really good.
Yeah.
It's I thought it was gonna be like a donut, but it's more like angel food cake.
Yeah, it's a lot cakier. Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't take it anymore. I got us some napkins and some spoons.
Yeah, leave it up to us to get the silverware and the napkins after we just
devour it.
Stuck our grubby paws into everything.
I don't know about you, Chris the girl, but I had a great time today. How about you?
I had an awesome time, Tampa J.
What's that?
I had an awesome time.
You're awesome.
You're awesome.
Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, right there, go give her a video a thumbs up too.
That would be nice.
I almost said go give her a video. She already has a video. Yeah, but thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed our tour, our time, our experience today back at the Beatles Museum in the little town of Dunedin and up alternate 19 here at the Sponge Docks. The dessert was so good. That coffee's got me wired. I could totally do another video right now, but I think this is a good spot to cut it. So yeah, thanks for joining me.
Thank you for inviting me along with you.
It's my pleasure. And thank you guys for watching. And check out her videos. Subscribe to Chris the Girl on YouTube and subscribe below to this channel if you haven't already done so. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you all. Now it's time to know you're awesome, know you're loved, and know there's much ahead. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. I just have to say, the weather out here in Tarpon Springs right now is amazing. This is the weather I live for, living in Florida. So nice. Such a nice sea breeze, too. All right, guys. See you guys later. There's much ahead. Bye-bye. Just like that bird. That was cool. All right, you ready to hit the road?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Got my sponge. What more is there in life than this right here, right now, with you?
I agree.
Yeah. All right.
Same sentiments exactly.
And we got the foot cream here too, so we got stuff to do tonight, okay?
Uh-oh.